Hello students, I am Prasanna, your SST teacher. We are starting our lessons from today onwards. Firstly, we are starting from history, first chapter, ancient civilizations of the world. After long and persistent development, the present civilized living has resulted from the time of the birth of human tribes. Many civilizations have evolved and destroyed. So many civilizations evolved, इधर आ गया और destroyed भी हो गया. Then in India from thousands of years has been rich civilization nation. Only one India was a very rich civilizations in our world. That is so many years, thousands of years has been rich civilized nation. Along with India, other civilizations also. Which are the other civilizations? Mesopotamia, Egypt, China. Then next point, Indian civilization. So now we studied about the Indian civilization. The first Indian civilization की main part क्या है? Sindhu Saraswati civilization. India is one of the ancient countries of the world. पुराना कंट्री में एकदम एंशियंट कंट्री है हमारा इंडिया. देन इट इज़ हिस्ट्री, इट्स सिविलाइजेशन एंड इट्स कल्चर वॉज वेरी एंशियंट. अकॉर्डिंग टू आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट एविडेंस, आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट हाउ डिटरमाइंड दिस दैट सम 5 to 7,000 years ago, then human groups are started the buildings a permanent settlement living in the shores of major river in India. से पहले 5 to 7 years की 1,000 years की पहले हमारे इंडिया में परमानेंट सेटलमेंट इधर कर चुका है. परमानेंट सेटलमेंट सर किधर? सर दिस रिवर इंडिया, सर रिवर ऑफ इंडिया, मेजर रिवर ऑफ इंडिया. सर लाइक सरस्वती, सिंधु सरस्वती की एक क्या नाम है? एक और इंडस रिवर एंड देयर ट्रिब्यूटरीज. इसके बीच किनारे पे ये हमारा सिविलाइजेशन स्टार्ट कर चुका है. देन यस, एंड व्हाइल लिविंग इन दिस कॉलोनीज दे हैड डेवलप्ड ए बेटर सिविलाइजेशन एंड कल्चर. So our Indian civilization starts from Sindhu Saraswati civilization. Other name this Indus river. Next, hello students, देख कीजिए, verify this map Saraswati river. Then next, the Indus river originated from Sogika, Singmukh and glaciers located in the north of Kailash Mansarovar in Tibet. Indus river that is originated, where is originated? The Kailash in Mansarovar in Tibet. Saraswati river originated the Himalayas and the enders of region of Adi Badri में originated Saraswati river. So then originated Saraswati river. Then the Kangra. Next, the Saraswati river at present is not अभी Saraswati river present में नहीं है. Existence due to the construction of some historians said that the construction of land and the river sometimes somebody else said that the river was dry up and not being the however this Saraswati river was not being existence. Some scholars assumed that there was any river, but satellite pictures show the region in which a river flows in still prominent and still flows in Salaila. ये satellite picture के according to this river is nowadays also flowing at Salaila underground water flowing करते हैं. According to Vedic epic Hindu literature like Ramayana and Mahabharata, here clear evidence that reveals that the presence of the river. But so many historians said that this at present this river is not at present, but the evidence clear है. Ramayana and Mahabharata's time the evidence this reveals the presence of the Saraswati, Sindhu Saraswati river. Then the human civilization which developed, हम लोग महाभारत स्टोरी में भी सुन सकते हैं ना सरस्वती रिवर की प्रेजेंस. Then the human civilization which developed along the Indus and Saraswati rivers and their tributaries are known as Sindhu Saraswati civilization. Human civilization development is a human civilization Indus और सरस्वती रिवर में इसकी ट्रिब्यूटरी में डेवलपमेंट कर चुका है. ये सिविलाइजेशन के क्या नाम बोलते हैं? सिंधु सरस्वती सिविलाइजेशन. So that also this next Sindhu Saraswati civilization that also born long back. So that Sindhu Saraswati civilization that also born back in 3250 BC. It was fully developed. That civilization is very fully developed. After that, between 3250 to 2750 BC, it reached its extreme development. So that is Indian civilization, one of the first Indian civilization, Indus Saraswati, Sindhu Saraswati civilization. That time the 3250 to 2750 BC it reached at the highest peak in this time. So extreme development or time extreme very good development. During the 2750 BC, the civilization started declining. Then gradually that also declining and in 1500 BC the civilization came to an end. Start from this civilization 3250 to 2750, that is that also reached to the very extreme development. Then gradually that also declining. Whenever declining this 1500 BC, this civilization came to an end. Excavations देखने, so many excavations at Sindhu Indus Saraswati civilization. Then in this year, so many archaeologists excavated this ruins of the Sindhu Saraswati civilizations. In year 1922 discovered Mohenjo-daro, which was lies on the eastern side. So Mohenjo-daro, what is Mohenjo-daro meaning? Mount means mound of the dead. The side of Indus river, the mound of the dead. The word Mohenjo-daro, what is meaning? The mound of the dead. While excavating the mount, it was found well organized and seemed to as if it was developed 9 times. In 9 times it was destroyed. 9 times developed and 9 times destroyed. So very carefully noticed that this Mohenjo-daro civilization 9 times developed and 9 times destroyed. The next the relation in relation to the Sindhu Saraswati civilization, nearly 1500 sites have been discovered. How many sites? 1500 sites have been discovered, out of which 900 sites are in India and 600 sites are in Pakistan. So after partition of 1947, most of the sites, many large archaeological sites went to Pakistan, like there's Harappa, Mohenjo-daro and Garveriwala are now in Pakistan, whereas the Lothal, Kalibanka, Dholavira, Rangapur, etc. sites in India. Next, these are the today this much. Yes, this much is enough today. Today's homework, I will send this homework. You make a new copy, like this register, 40-50 rupees register, and write neat and clean and learn this, read this lesson very well and learn question answer and MCQ etc. Okay, bye.